Hey, yo, welcome to the JNO podcast. It's your host, JNO.
And your co-host, JuJu.
And today we have our guest star, Doe from Strictly ENT.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
And let's get started.
Let's go!
Let's do it.
Damn, JNO, you did it again.
If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? Alright, what's going on, everyone?
Okay.
JNO Podcast, episode number 13. We got Doe from Strictly ENT.
My brother.
Strictly 100 ENT.
Yeah, there we go, y'all. And damn, number 13 episode. It's crazy
Incredible,
right now.
cousin.
We be crazy consistent. This is like, we started with 6, so 7 episodes. We've been hella consistent because we kind of stopped.
And we in the house.
Yeah, we stopped Doe for like a minute, because we had I realized when we put our podcasts on all streaming platforms, on Spotify and stuff, that they have seasons and episodes that you gotta label as. So I realized that our first 5 episodes for this podcast, we did that, and then we stopped for 6 or 8 months or whatever, then we jumped back in.
Okay,
And then that's where we're at right now, 7 episodes straight.
Fast.
Season 2.
Okay,
Season
let's
2.
do it. Season 2. Am I
Season
first
2,
episode?
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
First
Oh, no,
season
not
2,
first
man.
episode.
Oh,
You're like
Third episode.
7.
It's all
7.
good. It's
7
all
episode?
good. Appreciate
This
y'all.
season.
7 or 8. 7 or 8, I
welcome,
believe.
brother.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're our first
Thank you for
rapper.
having me, man.
You're our first rapper.
Our first
go,
rapper,
let's
y'all.
Our first
Let's
rapper.
go.
Guest star.
That's
So,
right.
I figured you can go ahead and introduce yourself. Anything you want to share with the audience, people who are listening or watching.
What can I say? I'm Doe from Strictly 100. Shit, out of San Francisco. Just trying to push this message out to the youth, to anybody that wants to listen. Trying to make good music, just good vibes, and just connect with y'all.
There we go. You're on all streaming platforms, right? To listen to?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
I already knew the answer. I'm just telling
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the thing. Because I was getting your
You can go
Spotify.
on YouTube, Spotify,
Apple Music.
everything. Target Music.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they had a Target Music.
I didn't. Target?
Hey.
Target Music. You can
Target
buy
Music?
a song, the album for whatever it costs out there.
Damn, I didn't know they had it.
Hey.
I'm gonna go look into that. I didn't know they had
Yeah,
Target.
yeah,
I know they got
they got
Amazon
Target,
Music and
Amazon,
Google
all
and
that.
stuff.
They got all
iHeart.
that.
Yeah.
That's
It's
what's up.
it's a blessing. Yeah, I had my friend Luis and Nano. They're actually like my managers.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that set it up for me, because I didn't know nothing about all that.
Yeah, like the
So,
digital paperwork. That's what I
Yeah,
call
so
it.
they did me
The lingo.
they know all about computers and all that, so they did me the favor.
Yeah.
Set me up there, Those are
Nice.
those are my brothers too.
Much love, much love.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what's your distributor? Do you use DistroKid or United Masters, TuneCore? Those distributors. Distributors. I'll explain it real quick. Those are the ones that get your music out to
No,
out to the
I know
platforms.
exactly
You know
what
what
you're
I'm
talking about.
from what your manager said.
I'm just
you know?
I'm just not 100% sure which one we're on right now. I think it's the DistroKid.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
common
But
one.
because
Yeah,
that one you just have to sign up for the year and it releases it on all the platforms.
Yeah, unlimited.
So
Yeah.
they do all the job. But I'm
Yeah.
not sure if we changed it. But yeah, I believe it's that one. Yeah.
Definitely for sure.
That's
Yeah,
the
I
one,
use
that's the
DistroKid
one.
too myself. Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
using that for my
Yeah.
music since
Hey, shout out to
2017.
Grizzy because he's the one that told me about that.
Yeah.
So my little
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir.
I always
Grizzly.
see it as if you're trying to make money off your music and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and build your brand, you gotta be everywhere.
Of course.
You can't just be one platform.
Why wouldn't
you
you,
know?
want to be everywhere?
Right,
Yeah,
bro.
you know? Some people are like that though. I know
Yeah.
plenty of artists and musicians because I curate Spotify playlists
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and I see plenty of artists that pitch their music to me, and I ask oh, are you everywhere? Oh, I'm only on YouTube. I'm only on SoundCloud. I know
Right.
hella artists that are only on SoundCloud and they
Yeah.
stay there only,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you're not hitting
Yeah.
your audience.
Exactly.
Majority of listeners for music
Exactly.
are all Spotify.
Yeah.
Spotify's the majority. It's always
Exactly,
been. After
yeah,
that, it's
exactly.
YouTube or something. Or Apple,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So-
I'm a YouTube guy.
Yeah,
That's right.
so
But
you
I gotta get on Spotify.
That's
I'm
right.
on Spotify, but
Yeah.
I don't use Spotify.
Yeah, in terms of
if that makes sense.
yeah, in terms of promoting
Yeah.
it on there, because I know you're on Spotify. You got your
Yeah.
page set up and
No,
stuff.
yeah,
But
yeah,
just
yes,
promoting
sir.
it,
Yes,
getting your
sir.
music playlisted. Also, I can put you on some of my playlists and stuff like that because I'm building up my
Come on.
playlist.
Appreciate
I'm
that.
on
Appreciate
the
that.
past 6-7 months. I've been
Okay.
curating Like, so that's been like my whole like ordeal. I've been like every week I make a new playlist on Spotify, and I've been running it up, like promoting it on TikTok and stuff like that. So I got a couple playlists with like a couple thousand or like 1,000 more followers on each, so that generates streams. And then I always update it every week. Okay. You know, so I can put your songs on there because I got rap playlists. Yeah. And so I'm not a rapper, but I curate it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I put like rappers on there from like all over the place. That.
First rapper on the podcast.
So, yeah, you know. Facts, so yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, you're really our first rapper. Yeah. Have we had a rapper?
Never.
We had singers. We had plenty of singers. I got a lot of when I went to school for music, I got a lot of singer friends and stuff like that just throughout the years and stuff. A lot of them were like good friends of mine.
Y'all from the Bay. Yeah. How do y'all not know any rappers?
Well, he
just me.
I'm not from the Bay. I didn't grow up in the Bay. I know my brother. I grew up like near Sac. Sac. I was born in Burlingame, but then we moved. Like I spent my first year like on Earth, like in Daly City, and then we moved out. We moved across. You know what I mean? And then I grew up out there, and then I came back senior year, and I graduated from El Camino High.
There you go. There it is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, but he grew up in the Bay. So
definitely, I know the rappers.
Yeah, where's your rappers?
Well, hey, I got one.
I got one.
Yeah, I know a few, but I think they're kind of negative. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Like I grew up in different parts of the city. You know, I lived everywhere. I lived in the Mission over there by Cortland. I lived there when I went to 5th grade. Shit, I don't live, you know, downtown.
Bye.
I've lived in the Fillmore and Hayes. I grew up in a lot of shelters, so that's the thing about me. A lot of homeless shelters. So like Fillmore and Hayes, right there, Brendan House. To anybody that may know, or in the Haight, or in by Ocean, Casa de las Madres. You know, where it was for single mothers, because growing up it was just my mom and me and my brother. So I did that. So I was about in like 5th grade, graduating. Yeah. So since I was born. Dang. Just in and out homeless shelters, and the thing about homeless shelters, they don't keep you there for long. You know, you could only be there for a certain amount of time. Yeah. And then you know you gotta move on, or you know whatever you do. So yeah, you know, and then Section 8 housing. Dang. You know, part of growing up in the city. You know, my mom's an immigrant. You know, I wasn't even born out here, so you know I was born in Mexico, but I came out here 3 years old. You know, I went to Glen Park Elementary, preschool, you know, out there in the 90s. So, you know, I'm an old person. So,
old soul, my brother.
Yeah, not to bring it down, but
OG
you know,
in the game.
Definitely, that's part of my story, and that's why I'm blessed. You know,
I appreciate
I'm
you
blessed
sharing.
Where I'm at.
I appreciate you sharing.
I'm blessed where I'm at. Appreciate
Cheers, my brother. Salute.
Anyway, we're drinking on this Truly. Brought to yours by the homegirl.
Brianne, go say hi.
Yeah, it's
come on, Brianne. You're the one that put us on. Just like
it's all good.
Yeah, she's here the entire time. That's why you see me like veering off, bro.
Hey,
this is actually my first time trying this. And you know what? It's actually pretty good. So, you know, I can't complain.
Seltzer's cool.
But,
Seltzer's cool.
Yeah, the first
ladies.
Yeah, I was surprised that was your first time trying this too. Like, Truly's been around for a minute.
Yeah, no, I tried White Claw. Yeah, you know, it tastes a lot like it, but Truly.
Yeah, Truly's cool. It's good.
Yeah, the watermelon's pretty good, but yeah.
I like that. I like the mango.
But I guess another question I have for you is like, just like your overall, because how long you been rapping again? Like.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, you know, I always rapped like in the house to myself. I think I made my first song when I was probably 18 or 17. I recorded off a laptop, you know, with like a cheap little $5 mic. Yeah. It was this song called "Gone in the Bay." Like, gone in the Bay, you know, we getting it. You know, it was during the hyphy era, so you know. Yeah. If you're my age, you know about that time. We were in high school, and freshman. And but unfortunately, that song was actually a very good song. It sounded very good, but that laptop got lost, so I was never able to like save it.
That's what I'm saying.
And I think about it till this day. That was like the first song I recorded.
That's crazy.
And you know that it was all my lyrics, and I chose a beat off YouTube. Yeah. So that's unfortunate, but yeah, I was like in high school. Yeah. But yeah. Man,
unfortunate, my brother. Unfortunate.
Yeah. Fuck. You can always try to recreate it. Yeah. If it's in your mind.
But this is the thing. I never found the same beat. I never found a beat because you know how beats are on YouTube.
you have like any sort of clip at all of it, like at all?
No
Footage.
No footage.
Because with me, I can
Yeah.
recreate beats.
Yeah,
like I
no,
can hear
I
stuff
have
and I can go
nothing.
off of it
Oh,
and start mimicking it. You know what I mean?
I don't have no
Yeah,
clips.
yeah, see, I don't-
anything.
Damn.
I don't know.
I there's been days where I've been on YouTube searching like hyphy
Yeah.
beats
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
like that year and
Yeah.
and I'm just
Yeah, because the
playing,
video
like,
probably got taken down or
yeah,
something, and now you
never
can't,
know.
You can't,
I
you
don't
can't
even
chase it
remember
back.
who made
Yeah.
it.
Damn.
I've gone through
Yeah.
hundreds of videos and I'm just like, nah, like I can't
Yeah.
find it. So,
Shit's
Yeah.
crazy, brother.
but yeah, I always think about that. Yeah.
Damn, brother, that sounds cool
Yeah,
though.
if you had a clip though, man,
So-
shit. I'm gonna
Yeah, I
recreate
wish.
instrumentals. I would have made the
wish.
beat for you. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Because
Nah,
I can just
appreciate
bounce
that.
back in. You know what I mean? And listen to like what's going on and follow along. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
'Cause I got a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
different instruments.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Quick learner. He's a quick learner.
Yeah.
Very good.
Sorry, yes,
Yeah,
sir.
hell yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
My
There
brothers.
But I would say like what got you into like rapping? Like what was like the I mean obviously you're passionate, right?
Yeah,
So-
just growing up, listening to a lot of Tupac. I have a brother that's 2.5 years older than me, so you know I was kind of ahead of my time. So even my friends now, they call me old school. You know, that's not my nickname or anything, but they're like, man, old school. I love Ice Cube,
Yeah.
Tupac.
Yeah.
You know all the West Coast.
No
legends.
Vaseline. That's my favorite diss track from my
What
Too
side?
Yeah.
Man, you know my favorite diss track is the one he made against Cypress Hill.
Preach.
I think I heard.
Yeah, no,
Preach.
yeah, and then Cypress Hill made to the same beat against them.
Yeah.
But yeah, no Vaseline's a
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy E, no motherfucking G's.
Yeah.
I mean
Yeah.
real motherfucking G's. You know,
Classic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Legendary.
classic.
Yeah.
You
Classic,
can't
man.
go wrong with that. So you know,
Yeah.
West Side Connection, all that shit. You know, I love that shit.
Yay.
Yeah.
What my brother said.
So you know, yeah, just growing up and playing the music and yeah, rapping over beats. While the radio's playing, the little boombox.
Yeah.
You know, because back then, you know, we didn't have instrumentals.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
True.
the first time I got instrumentals was off. What was it? LimeWire.
LimeWire,
Yeah.
brother.
I don't even know what that is. Yeah.
So it was when you had a laptop and
Yeah.
you didn't have no Wi-Fi or anything like that, and it was dial-up.
Yeah.
So you had to get the AOL disc.
That's
and
how young I am. Shit.
Install
Yeah.
it in your laptop, and you used to get like this free trial, and you used to connect your home phone, the line into the laptop and into the wall, and it was slow. It used to make noise. Try to make the noise. Hey, you might think it's funny, but unfortunately, that's how it really was. That was the noise.
Yeah.
And then you had to wait a good amount of time to download one song.
Damn.
Just one.
And yeah. And then
Oh.
they started coming out with instrumentals and of the old school songs, and
Yeah.
that's how it was growing up. for
The
me.
struggle was real, my
The
brother.
struggle was
Yeah,
real,
man.
but hey,
Yeah.
we're blessed. We're blessed.
Thugging it out
Amen.
though. Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you do
Wow.
what you gotta do.
The
Wow.
viruses.
Huh?
The viruses that came with it.
Oh, the
Viruses.
viruses.
Yeah. Even sometimes you think you're downloading something, it's not even what you're downloading.
Yeah.
It's like some whole other thing, but
Jesus Christ, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, that suck. I'd be hella mad, bro. I'd be like, what the fuck is this
Yeah.
shit?
Virus
Like,
with virus. For
yeah,
real.
that LimeWire.
That LimeWire, mine.
Damn.
Yeah, so
I
just
gotta
to take it
look into
back.
that.
Yeah.
Shit,
Brother's right, he's
man.
right.
Fuck.
That's good
Yeah.
memories, though.
Yeah.
Hyphy movement days, man.
Yeah. Just listen to old school songs, playing them. Yeah.
Yeah.
That came out right after our brother Mac Dre passed away. 2005, 2005.
Okay, yeah.
LimeWire, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Downloading
yes, sir.
CDs.
Yeah.
Takes about 1 hour each.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago. Like a lot of brain cells are dead for me, but yeah, I think it used to take a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
You used to have to download, I think, a few at a time and just let it sit.
Let it sit, man. Yeah, we be chilling.
Yeah.
I remember that. Good old days.
Well, let me ask you guys this, right? Because I'm like a youngin', you know what I mean? Compared to you guys, like that's a fact already.
He's our brother.
Everyone
He's our
knows
little
that.
brother.
What's your
Little
guys'
cousin.
opinion on how the industry has changed?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? After all the damn years? I know it's funny.
What you love?
After all the
Oh,
years,
man, I'm just cracking
you know?
up, man.
I know.
After all the years, man,
The
what's your
LimeWire.
opinion on like how the industry changed? You get what I'm saying? Like after all this time now,
Like,
at your age.
what part of the industry? I mean,
In terms of like, okay, we
Yeah.
can start with production, like how
Yeah.
you were thugging it out back then. It was a pain in the ass, you know what I mean? You don't
Yeah.
even know what the hell you're downloading, and then now it's like the whole thing. Now there's no gatekeeper anymore.
yeah, no.
Since that
Now
time,
it's a
now
whole different
it's
ball
like,
game. You could
Yeah.
download a beat in like, whoa, 30 seconds.
Yeah, you know, off your
you
phone.
got thousands and millions of beats you can
Yeah, a lot of
find.
producers.
Any genre. Before it was just like certain all the West Coast beats or, you know, all the known beats basically at the time.
Right.
And but even about the music game, I feel like nowadays longevity is a hard thing to do.
Facts.
Like a lot of people have the one hit wonders, but only a few. They might last like a year or two.
Then they fall.
And then they fall off, and you don't hear about them. But there's a few, you know, like Lil Durk.
Yeah.
Lil Durk, you know, he still does his thing, and he's paid.
Yeah.
You know, I think Lil Baby, you know, has been doing this thing for a minute.
Yeah.
But I think longevity nowadays is really hard to maintain.
Yeah.
And then nowadays you have, before it was harder to make music, now it's so easy.
Yeah.
So now you have a million people just chasing the same thing.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, you got kids just doing it off their laptops now.
Exactly.
You know, hella young. You know what I mean?
I have a goddaughter, shout out to Sammy, my goddaughter. She sold me a song the other day. I picked her up from school, 12-year-old, and he was going. I was like, wow. You know, I was like, 12-year-old, there you go. 12-year-old making a good song. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I can dig it.
So it's changed a whole bunch. Hey, we're in 2023.
Yeah.
What can we say? We passed COVID. I mean, it's still around.
Yeah.
The monkeypox or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, all that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
You know, what can we do with survivors?
Yeah. Definitely.
And, you know, a lot of people fell to all that stuff, but, you know, we staying blessed. We staying blessed. That's all I can say.
Amen, brothers. Amen.
I feel that. Yeah, it's definitely like, you know, the internet and everything just changed the whole ballgame.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
And, like, all the access to information.
Yeah.
Because I was talking to my homegirl Sharina last night, and we were having this whole conversation about, like, my whole studio, man.
Yeah.
Like, I had a couple mentors in life when it comes to music. Like, we have some older family, like uncles and stuff that done music. Very contemporary, like classical, you know what I mean? Choir type stuff, you know? Not like pop music, you know what I mean? They hear on the radio, Billboard, record label type shit. And I realized that, like, you can only go so far with the information that you're given. My studio and a lot of stuff here, I just learned online, man. Just doing research.
YouTube.
Following, like, talking to marketers online, getting connections and building up relationships. And then, you know, YouTube, you know, Google, you know?
Yeah.
Just getting information off of there and then getting better over time.
That,
But without that information, I probably wouldn't be, like, we wouldn't be sitting right here.
Exactly. You got to figure it out on
you
yourself.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like,
on his own.
Like, you know, like, I definitely agree you got to be a leader than a follower.
Preach.
But it's also, like, you know, who's your mentor, though, at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, where are you learning this from, you know? Unless you just, you know, grabbed it out of your ass all of a sudden, you know what I mean? And you just come up with it, which is, like, once in, you know, like, that's hella crazy if I came up with all this on my own with no help at all, you know what I mean? Like, you know? Who's,
like, one of your top mentors, like,
so,
in the music?
Like
in producing, because, you know, music's all together.
In producing, there's producers that I watch and stuff like that. One of those would be the one for Juice WRLD. I forgot his name specifically, but he was a producer for Juice WRLD when Juice was just starting out. You know what I mean? Like, he created the beats and stuff like that, and I believe he dealt with some with, like, the engineering with the audio and stuff and his vocals.
For sure.
But in terms of, like, artists that I look up to would be like Bruno Mars, you know, Michael Jackson and stuff like that.
Right.
The
Michael
Weeknd,
Jackson.
you know, a lot of
singing.
Yeah, a lot of Elvis Presley, a lot of tenor singers, you know, for the most part.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That sing high, just like my range, you know. People I can compare myself to, especially Bruno Mars, because you know he's like half Filipino. You know what I mean? So that's like one person.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
wow.
you know, yeah. He's like half Filipino, maybe like 30-40%. Yeah, like a mix.
He's mixed. He's definitely mixed.
Yeah, so that's definitely someone to look up to. Someone who's like in your community. You know what I mean? That's like that blew up. You know, and made a career off of it.
Yeah.
But I done like one internship. It was like kind of really quick. But I was only there for like a short period of time in the Sunset District out here. Like they have like a youth services, like a studio and stuff like that. And I would just go there and practice and stuff like that. And it was shout out to Rhymeezy because he's like a rapper. He's like he's like in his 30s too. And stuff like that. He's like I consider him like an OG. And then he kind of put me on. I figured out through our cousin Jasmine because she got the hookup. She knew him, and then they hit him up, and then he said, "Oh, just come to the studio and we can show you." And then they had a studio out there. They work with the youth out there, you know, that like want to get into music, and you can book studio time, and then you practice out there.
Yeah, I feel like I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah. They've been around for a minute. around for a minute. They got
like,
hella
I feel like
artists.
they're around like Terrible or Judah or something like that.
Yeah. So it was cool. So that was one of the things. Also, just like doing before that would be like I was in choirs and stuff. So high school I was in a choir.
Yeah.
So like I was like getting into music there,
Right.
you know. And then like,
what high school did you go to?
So El Camino. El Camino.
El Camino
Before
High.
that, before that would be Folsom High, and that was like up like near Sacramento.
Yeah.
And I think I was in a choir at Folsom High, but during middle school I went to Sutter Middle School out there, and then I was in a choir for like 1 semester out there.
Okay.
And then I also did like church choir when I moved out here at Daly City United Methodist Church. That's our church. It's like down the street, and I did choir there for like I believe like a year.
Okay.
And so I sang as like a tenor in there. So which is why I'm doing this gospel song for my next song, for my next release for this month. You know, like a fusion, because like I've been in a choir, so it's cool. Like when you're an instrumentalist, or like when you play an instrument, or you've experienced type of music like in real life, like hearing it, you know, acoustically. When you're trying to make it on like the software, it's cool because I know what to look for.
Right.
So I know how to play piano, right? So when I hear piano like on a beat, I can make it sound more natural, like it's an actual pianist playing.
Yeah.
Rather than it sounding kind of robust or like a computer's playing it, or it sounds like someone clicked in notes.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
Rather than it
you
sounds like a real person.
Yeah, you've been in music all your life, so
yeah, you know, I can like hear for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's a great thing about playing like an instrument. You know what I mean? Being kind of.
You got the ear for music.
My homegirls call me. You're versatile.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you can switch it.
You have
to
be.
You have to be.
You can't have just one track mind. You have
definitely.
to be versatile. Yeah.
Which is why I feel like a lot of artists nowadays, a lot of them I know they do it themselves. Like they make their own cover arts. They do the filming and stuff like that. They make their own beats and then they perform over it as well. You know, it takes a lot. To like be able to do like all the parts and stuff like that. But I definitely feel like when you do it, you have a better understanding of the process.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If that makes any sense.
Shout out to Tuck too. My boy Tuck.
Yeah.
I recorded with him a lot of songs, and you know, there sitting in the studio, just seeing him work.
Yay!
You know, he also does beats and all that, and just seeing how, like the process for mixing and all that.
Yeah, it took me years to learn, man. It was not a walk in the park.
Yeah.
Actually, for a lot of my earlier beats, I was just doing mixes. I didn't even start mastering until like the past 5 months, 6 months.
Oh, there it is.
A lot of my songs are just like good mixes. Like they're still good. I won't knock them. You know, I just didn't know how to like master properly, or at least do like AI mastering.
Yeah, it's a whole process.
Yeah,
it ain't just recording and releasing it, y'all.
You know, you gotta understand.
To the people that don't know the music.
Yeah, because it's like you really gotta have like the best quality possible.
Exactly.
For your music, go for the most clarity. It's very balanced. You know, and it's clean.
Yeah.
Then after that, that's when you put the money into like doing promotion.
Exactly.
And shit like that. You know, whether that's
like that.
Curating, filming, getting people to like do your music, go to clubs. Throw some money at the DJ to bop your song.
DJ, come on.
Yeah, that's one thing. I follow this. Shout out to Brandman Network. I follow them because they said who the fuck was it? Metro Boomin and I forgot. You know the producer, right?
Yeah,
Metro Boomin, and then I forgot what artist. The way they would test their songs.
Yeah.
Because you always want to like test your song before you release it to see if people like fuck with it and stuff.
Club.
Yeah, they play it at the club. They'll throw money at the DJ. You know, and if people. If there's no, because they're not going to do an incentive. They're not going to say like, oh, if you dance this, we'll give you money or whatever. They're just going to play it, and they're going to see if like the strippers and the dancers and everyone starts dancing. And if they don't, and they think it's whack or whatever at certain parts, that's when they go back to the studio.
Gotta go back to the lab.
Yeah,
or scratch that. We're going on a different beat.
Yeah.
New lyrics.
Yeah.
Change something up.
Yeah. So that's how they check it.
Like that.
Could you pass me another
Truly.
One of those Trulies?
As you wish, my brother.
I like how he's not even looking at you. He's looking right at the camera.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just interesting because one thing I've been really into recently is like just psychology, just like understanding, like
definitely,
because it plays like a very like big role in advertising.
Exactly.
You know,
you
like,
use that in all aspects of life,
and not even just music, your business.
Exactly.
You know how people perceive you.
Yeah,
and stuff like
somebody
that,
might come in the room, shake your hand.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know too much about psychology, but I'm like, maybe you can read other things, you know, that you wouldn't be able to read before.
Yeah, it's like just analyzing people. Like I like to analyze people's actions. I like to see like what they've done in the past. Right. If they're like redundant and like what if I see them do like very shitty things in the past, and obviously you know you don't want to be around them because they're probably gonna fuck up again. You know what I mean? Or like do something bad to you. You know what I mean? And compared to if you see someone doing positive things and they have values, like
Cheers,
family
my brothers.
values.
Cheers,
you know what I mean?
family.
Or something, you're more likely to want to kick it with them because, you know, they're stable and they're not going to, you can trust them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So, it goes hand in hand.
Yeah,
That type of thing.
sir.
But, yeah, very
What's
interesting.
Facts. That's
Yeah,
facts.
dude.
What do you gotta
Yeah, I
say,
know.
man?
He barely talks, bro.
Hey,
he barely talks.
He's been a little quiet for this episode.
My brothers.
He's always quiet.
Come on,
They
man.
say the silent ones are the ninjas. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what that means? That means when my brother summons me like a dragon that I am,
I don't summon them, but
Yeah.
I shall come out of my lair. Brother, let me spit this Filipino fire, shall we?
the pyro. Hey, he calls himself the pyro dragon, right?
That's right, because I got it from my favorite R&B artist, Cisco from Drew Hill. If you know, you know.
There you go. If you know, you know. Cisco.
That's right, baby.
There you go. There
It
you
goes
go.
a little sound like this, man. I'm not gonna start off 1. I'm gonna start off at 4, 3, 2, 1. Cause where we from, we like to go dumb. Yeah, and my favorite bread is coconut bun. That's right. All the hot girls out there, you better shake your buns, honey buns, because we're going in.
Great for the community.
Facts. That's right, family. That's right, and we're buzzing, and we are buzzing, cousin.
I'm chilling.
I don't know what the hell he said,
Yeah, I
but
don't know
it sounded,
what the hell he just
it
said.
sounded good.
Dang, thank you.
It sounded good. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
That was for y'all. That was for y'all.
Now I heard what he had to say. I'm just playing with
Yeah.
y'all, but I heard him.
My brother understands my lingo language, man. You did?
Oh yeah, yes sir, yes sir.
That's right, baby.
There
Man.
we go. There we go.
It's nothing but Giants, Warriors,
Yeah.
49ers. Look, we got all
yeah.
3 teams.
Yeah.
We got all 3
Damn,
teams.
I just noticed that too right now. Yeah, we rocking all 3.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't mean to. If you're a viewer and you go for another team, don't feel offended.
Yeah.
You know, we got respect for all the other teams,
Yeah.
but here you see what we represent over
Yeah.
here.
Well, we in the Bay.
Yeah, we got the
Right.
Giants, we got the Niners, and we got the Warriors.
Yeah.
Isn't that some crazy thing? We didn't
Yeah.
plan that.
No.
Yeah, we actually didn't plan that.
We didn't
like
plan
our
this.
outfits. Like when we got together to film right
Yeah.
now, we didn't say, "Oh, let's go rock sports gear." You know what I mean? Like, nah.
Yeah,
No.
We didn't say that, you know,
This
like-
is God's
It's
work.
something
God's
I-
work.
It's something
Yeah.
I just noticed right now. So
Yeah, there's no sense
Yeah.
for a second.
Yeah.
I just realized he's wearing a Giants hat. I
yeah,
didn't realize
that's
that
what
for
I'm
a second,
saying.
you know,
Yeah,
like-
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Giants,
Baseball,
Go.
football,
Yeah, that's what I'm
basketball,
saying. Yeah,
baby.
Yeah.
All we're missing is hockey.
Yeah,
Yay!
yeah, with San Jose Sharks.
That's right,
Shout out
baby.
to San Jose.
Shout out,
There we
baby.
go. There we
Far
go.
away out there.
Yeah, we have one of my boys. He goes to San Jose State right now. He lives out there, so yeah,
Okay,
we had
that's
him on in
cool.
the previous
Yeah.
episode. He
Brother
was saying-
Shad.
King
Yeah,
of Story
there we go.
Road, all them streets out there. Shout out to all of them.
Yeah. All love, baby. All Bay Area
y'all.
brothers,
Yeah,
sisters,
yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go. Well, we're hitting the 27-minute mark, y'all. So I
Okay.
feel
Oh,
like
man.
we can just call it a little bit. We do a little huddle, right?
Yeah,
And
let's
you know
huddle,
what I mean?
brother,
Let's do
huddle.
the huddle. Let's do the
Yeah.
Let's
huddle.
huddle, brothers.
Lord,
Let's do
there we
the
go.
huddle, man.
Where we
Come
look
on.
right at the
Bam,
camera. We appreciate everyone
bam.
watching. Hope everyone's staying safe and warm, starting the year off strong. And
Let's do it.
Doe, did you want to like say anything else at all?
Nah, I
Like,
just
at the
want to
end?
appreciate y'all for having me on
Yeah.
the podcast. And
There we go.
hey,
go.
nothing but blessings, and I hope it goes up all
Yeah.
the way up.
Much
We'll have
love,
more-
Hey,
fam.
stay tuned, stay
Yeah.
tuned. Because after me, there'll be a lot more of you, a lot more guests and all that.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have him on too with his boy. Right?
Yeah,
Rizzy?
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know
yeah,
what I mean? So
yeah,
we'll figure that out.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, peace, y'all. I'll have Doe's music down below. You can check him out and have a good one.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Let's go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Come on.